You are changed. Your bloodthirst is replaced by a deeper need. You become...
Ooh, off it goes, off the planty, swispy, swispy. Swaspy swoo, we've got it good, we know your name, it's really, really fine. It's a fine name, bastard. Your name's Bastard Mulgravy, and I think there's nothing wrong with that. You should be proud of a name like that. Your parents, Lumpstrom and Diddling Mulgravy, had the right idea. So stop cursing their names, particularly because it sounds fucking ridiculous when you do. You think your nose is clever? Well, your nose is actually not. You don't have one of those smart noses. We built it into the iPhone. You can control your own nose. Please let me go. What was that just? That's some kind of like cybernetics tech bro type character trying desperately to barter for his life with all of the great innovations he's gonna make. I still have so much to accomplish. Please, automatic sneezing. You don't you realise? Look what I can offer you, the ability to sneeze and nobody notices. The stealth nose function! Come on! Yeah, I would defeat me that quickly too, under the circumstances. Oh dear, Barvis, I think you've barved again. In front of everyone. In front of God. You've barved in the eyes of God. And I told you not to. I told you to stop yourself. But you couldn't, eh? That's why you're the shame of Barvis Island. Everyone's called Barvis here, but you're the worst one. We know it's you anytime someone brings up Barvis in a negative context, because the rest of us have kept our heads down. Well, doesn't that just mean that all of the other Barvises are cowards? Hmm? The one brave Barvis makes mistakes. As do we all. But are they not the only Barvis who truly lived? Particularly given that the rest of them were just waxworks that he made. He just imagines them constantly berating him. Well, that got dark. Aha! Arsehole located, preparing to trike. I go through like this Gundam transformation and a skateboard turns into a tricycle. At no point is it explained how this gives me an advantage. One of those things you do on the streets, you know? Tricycle mode! Here, come out to the garden. We've got lovely special offers on beans. Ah! Why'd you hate my beans so much? Nobody can help you.
Your technique lacks a sense of...
What's the scenario here? Why are you resisting the beans? There's no point. Help isn't coming. You can't stop the beans on your own. There's too many tins of beans rolling down the hill at you. You can't do anything about it without help. But I've intercepted them. You're in for a fucking Bean Mufasa moment. I looked at you as I pulled up the lorry full of tinned beans. And I said, long live the king, and I unleashed bean hell upon you down the hill. Ah! Ow! It's simple as that some days. And then other days it's as simple as this. Take it. Take it and bake it. Oh, the world's best fucking bakery theft game. That's an entire genre of game now. Just stealing baked goods. It's not done great for the profit of Greg's. The money, the income that Greg's, the business, gets, not the profit of Greg's. Who foretells all the sausage rolls? God, what a meaningless job! He's like, there's going to be a sausage roll here in a minute. And everyone just looks at him like, yeah. Yeah, Dave. That's literally our job, Dave. Why do we have you here? Why has nobody thrown you out? Why has nobody thrown out Dave Dilemma, the prophet of Greg's? Self-proclaimed. Why is he trying to insert himself into our business? He can turn me around. And the thing people don't know is that with every 90-degree rotation that he achieves, I get further from the grace of God. He spun me right out of heaven. Like a Beyblade of sin. Oh yes, now you get the truth, 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 now you get the truth. Well it is. And now you get the truth, and now you get the truth, and now you get the truth. It really kind of feels like they're stalling, doesn't it? They insist they have to sing their truth song, or they won't be believed. But, like, I feel like they just know that we can't be lied to, and so they're trying to avoid saying anything of consequence until the park ranger shows up and shoots us directly in between the eyes. I'm just gonna eat the hits. Me when I walk into the record store. But I want to assure them I'm not going to take their entire inventory, just the top 10 for that week. I could only assume I tried, and a fragment of the cursed sword was embedded in me at some point and all that. Maybe if I'd been him in 3, I could have had a drink. I could have had a drink, and in the drink would spell out the letters. Stop spinning! You can't spin forever. Eventually we all come to a standstill in the cotton-weary factory of dicks. Doesn't get talked about in the Scream films, right? But before he moved on to the talk show, the man made dicks for a living. Now, it's not important to the plot of the films, I get that. But I'd have appreciated some mention, or at least some explanation as to how I know this. 'Cause if it didn't happen in the movies, and the movies are all I have to go on, how do I know what Dixie's made? Has a comic been done about what happens if the Juggernaut and the Blob were to fight? Like, someone has to have done that at some point. Like, what goes on there? Do they just go like, ah, no, a time paradox. Hello, everybody, I'm the Blob. I talk like this. Ah, bugger. Juggernaut just charges towards him and he's like, ah, bugger. And then every time explodes at once. All the clocks in the building just go up in smoke. Oh, dear. Oh, Juggernaut, why have you done that? And then Juggernaut's like, howdy, partner, I'm the Juggernaut today.
I told you for the last time, his name's Crisps.
We call him Crisps because that's all he is.
Human.
It's a man made of crisps. I'd ask him what flavour they are, but I feel like that would make him kind of uncomfortable.
Maybe we're fine to keep crying into a big bag of Doritos.
Look, sometimes I'm sad about the crisps, alright? And it's my right to be that. And I am right to be that as well. If you knew what crisps really were, you'd be sad too. What they don't tell you is that potatoes have ghosts. There, I said it.
The secret's out. Potato ghosts for everyone. Right now, right this instant, I'm activating them. You're right. You're right.
You're right. This is me going through marking people's papers. Just this college professor having a rant about the spirits of potatoes. Just going through everyone's fucking exam papers, grading them all, just slowly losing their mind.
You have to stop in the theatre to pop in the theatre. That's right, pop and lock, everybody hit the clock.
This clock can feed the entire school. I know that. I've tested this before. Clock luncheons was my most popular program in my previous role. Yes, as the headmaster, like a headmaster but slightly smartier, I was able to eat the clocks every day. And because of this, nobody knew what time it was, and we all had to reach another consensus about how to organise our days. That paradigm-shifting move got me fired. Okay, so I may have been overplaying the success of the program, but there's, you know what they say, third time's the charm. Oh yes, I've been banned from 2 different schools. Oh, can I climb up your face?
The life of the girl. For the life of your child.
Oh, I know about it. Look at that.
Freeze frame! We made him so angry he froze. We are gonna go home and immediately change it back to the black shirt we bought, because he is still going through his phase. He is still sad about an old man. That's what causes it in all teenagers. They all get sad about an old man. Some parents try and prevent them from ever coming into contact with an old man in order to prevent this. It never works. The old man finds a way in. Old man ennui can always get into your child's house. There's no stopping it. Your child has a separate house. That's what nobody in the parenting business has ever understood. You're not in as much pain as I'd like right now. I think hurting you is fun. Look at this. Oh, I'm the Joker man. I'm the funny Joker. Look at me. I think I like hurting you. Funny, funny, funny. Oh, what if I chuckle at some pain today? Yeah, truly, isn't that weird? It's a little odd, isn't it, Batman? Isn't it strange? Doesn't it make you want to stop a crime? Stop my crimes, please. Yes. What? I'm not getting involved in this. I don't know. You need to calm down. You need to log off. I don't know why this is Twitter's fault, but it is. I mean, I feel like if I was going to accuse someone of murdering Guy Fieri, I'd want to have more evidence on him. Before I brought that thought to bear. You know? The murder of Guy Fieri is a very serious offence. The murder of Guy Fieri specifically is considered, the punishment is harsher than for regular murder. We decided we value Guy Fieri more because he keeps making chicken. And nobody else can do that at all. He can create chickens. He's got this mystery chicken method that he keeps using, and as long as he has it, the police can't touch him. I'm going to take a shit in the bunker of the world. Upstairs, up the ladder to go to the toilet. This has the potential to go disastrously wrong for whoever's coming up the ladder behind you. Travis does not see a distinction, he just sees a hole in the ground and he gets horribly confused. There is no difference to him. If it fits, I shit. What's happened on the mayor this time?
What?
What? I've put you in a cage today. Help me, I've been arrested for being the mayor. Yet again. Why did I make that a law that it's illegal to be the mayor? I thought it would only affect people who tried to run against me. I should have made it more clear. I reckon you can.
I don't think it's not possible.
I'm not looking at you like Luke Skywalker going, I don't really think you're telling the truth to me. That iconic moment. Oh, I'm telling the truth to you. Oh, I don't think you're telling the truth to me. Oh, it's happening though. Oh, I'd rather it wasn't. Remember that bit? And then his hand falls off and he goes down through the little tubes and escapes. And then it goes da 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 da. He's telling the truth. Just to further rub it in. Alright, roll up your fucking cock ends, it's time for a new festival. With a focus on reattaching all of your toes. That's right. We know since the toe taker showed up, everyone's been a bit down in the dumps. Well, we're not just gonna take your mind off it. We don't want to be a distraction. But we are gonna take the opportunity, use the platform we have to resolve the issue with your toes.
Oh, I've stretched the wrong way. No, I don't want to just be invisible. Nah.
What's your impact? Sorry. I wasn't expecting the animation to look that funny. Silly little people running up to me, having a warfare fight with a sword on them. No more. You are the reason that's considered bad now. They all watched you do it and they think, oh god, is that what we look like? Cringe. And it was. I can't deny it. There's the problem. Listen, I want to help you. But they might be right. I don't want to alarm anybody, but you may have fallen off during the War of 7 Men. Only 7 men showed up for that. To be honest, like, the writing was already on the wall when only 7 men showed up for the war. I think at that point, it was just sort of embarrassing. You were in denial that the times had changed. You were all looking around like, oh, I think this is enough, and it really wasn't. You looked ridiculous. You looked ridiculous trying to move a catapult all by yourself.
Suffer fools gladly.
You look like fucking Wile E. Coyote. You've been warned. Why are you rolling so much? Oh, sorry, I made this ice cream truck out of a broken down tumble dryer. I didn't think it'd matter. It's good metal, that. It was in good condition. Maybe slightly too good condition. The tumble dryer is like almost completely intact in here still. All of the mechanisms still work for its original purpose. I thought, you know, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. And then I got distracted singing my nursery rhyme. And I forgot to disassemble the tumble dryer before I plugged it into the engine. Now I've just got a tumble dryer spinning at speeds tumble dryers were not meant to spin. I've overclocked my laundry. Come on out, it's bone week. It's wrong! It's wrong to have a week of bones. Oh, it's wrong to have a tarantula satisfied. What? The tarantulas always need something. Alright? What is there left when a tarantula wants for nothing? Capitalism relies on not meeting the needs of the tarantulas. Doesn't it? You know what I mean, Jack Skellington? You're always saying this. Whoa! Comedy Town. Where's the April Fool's Day door, huh? Where's Joke Realm? Where's Johnny April himself, the most foolish man in Christmas Town? He was originally from Christmas, but he was so much of a fool that they made April out of him. His body fell to earth in a supreme act of celestial foolishness. Wait, does that mean Christmas takes place in space? If he was in Christmas but then fell to earth. I'm trying to work out Christmas logistics, and I may as well be trying to glue a mushroom to my own nephew, mightn't I? for as much good as it's gonna do. Both of you.
Really know how to make someone feel welcome.
You weren't bothered by that. Some of us, Mr. Kennedy, we are not bothered by the metal orb! Oh, I got so distracted by him. That's what finally did. I don't know what's going on with all you. Bad archery disease. If you don't stop shooting arrows at me, it will kill you. Oh, this disease is real. Oh. I reckon that'll convince him. I'm drawing off of my experience recently at the doctor's office. She looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Oh, this disease is real!" And I don't know about anybody else in the room at the time, but I shat myself twice.
Sorry, my lord.
That was part of one of the tests, so it was unrelated. They need to know from a medical perspective if you can shit yourself.
Finally turned on us.
And then, you know, repeat trials. I'm warning you to a conker. Alright? I'm grabbing you by the neck, right? And holding your head against a conker. Because I think that it'll burn you. Conkers are your kryptonite, I keep saying, and one of these days it'll be true. I was sold this conker telling me it would hurt people. I spent so much money on what I was told was the deadliest conker in the land, and I have yet to get any use out of it, but God is my witness, tonight's the night. Not quite the Incredible Hulk. Not quite Diamond Man. You nearly do meet the standards of the human dick, though, don't you? Which just sounds like you're talking about a human's penis. But that's for that particular superhero to figure out. Come on, cock lad, let's go fuck the shit out of crime. Yeah. Quick word. I've not actually agreed to the name Cocklad. So, can we maybe rethink? I sort of feel like this is our last chance to reverse course on the branding. Where'd you go? You went behind me and far away. Over the hills.
Oh, fuck you!
Tinky Winky, you piece of shit.
Stop interfering! You've interfered with my plans for the last time, Nunu. Come on.
Multiples of 3. Come on, 3, obviously, 6, 9, 12, 15. I'm doing a 3 times table to suck out the rebellion. Oh god. They might think that I can count then, and that'll scare them all off. Remember your trousers. Become faster than light. These are 2 separate actions. The mere memory of your trousers does not make you that fast. You may speed up by remembering trousers. I don't know. I'm not your mother. Your mother, of course, would know the answer to that question. The first thing that happens when you become a new mum, the doctor brings in a little sheet of paper on a clipboard with the answer. The results have come in. Will your child get faster by remembering trousers? This is very important. This is a very important service. It's one of the few things that have actually survived the decade plus of NHS cuts. Even the Tories have to be like, well, they have to know the trouser report, don't they? Everyone's mother. People of Earth, I come to you with a new banana. Oh, for fuck's sake. This alien ambassador seems to think we have bananas. We have bananas. This is so patronising of you. For 10 years he's brought nothing but the same fruit over and over again. Zbarbon. Zbarbon of the same banana every time. The ridiculous thing is, he thinks it's a different type of banana every time. They've got all these different classifications of banana, but there's no actual difference. They know less about fruit than we do, but they still condescend to us. Such is the folly of empire. The undeserved sense of superiority. There we go. Some people discover space travel, some people have fruit. Not have basic understandings of what makes fruit happen.
I'm stable.
Oh, careful now. I'm not so stable that I can't turn an onion around! No!
No, the sanest people among us won't spin an onion.
Sorry, can you... I know it's futile, but can you all give me a moment to just sort of wrap my head around why that would be true?
Maybe I should just listen to the sports reports as I'm trying to get back where I was. What's been happening in the world of sport today? Funchester United was shocked by a ghost today when they suddenly found themselves doing basketball instead. They, for some reason, couldn't think of a single other reason why they'd be doing basketball other than the invention of ghosts. Invention? Someone made ghosts to hurt our sports teams into changing the sport that they did. They were meant to be doing football, and now that they're not anymore, now that they're off in basketball world because of this one phantom that we've apparently found, no one's left to contest their opponents. Crunchester City. Based in the city of Crunchester, where they kick the ball unopposed now, because they're phantom-based chicanery. Dishonourable sport that they've done. It's not cricket. And it actually isn't cricket either, so that's where they sent the other team off last time. They've done this before, it's a repeating pattern of behaviour. I'm surprised we've not banned them. I think we should ban them from everywhere. I think they should be publicly executed and stopped at once before it gets any worse. You're still saying there's something... You're still saying there's some stuff down the realm. This is still part of the sports report. But don't... Yeah, keep looking around for a bit. How have you been, by the way? You've not checked into the sports report for quite a while. We miss you. We just want you to know that there's always a sportscaster out here who cares about you. Although unfortunately I don't know the location or even the identity of the item that you're looking for in this area, so sorry about that, and tune in next time for another delightful episode of Whose Sports Is This and Why Have You Put It Here? I've been Choromy Gungus, right? I could totally pronounce my own name. Goodbye forever.
Damn, I mean, the incredible thing about that is that it managed to pause my game for me. That's incredible and faintly invasive. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Tune in next time for what would have otherwise been the rest of this episode, if that transpires to be necessary, and I shall see you on the more scarecrows for now. Oh, scarecrows. We love it today.
See her running would be wise. Baba Yaga! Baba Yaga! The Witch of the Iron
Iron Fist Tournament 5.